So in the previous video, we saw how we can make post API endpoints and do post requests. In this video, we will look at put requests. So a put request is used when you want to update something. So for example, I have a list of users and the usernames over here. And if I want to update one of these usernames, I can do this by making a put request to my server. You can also update it using a post request, but I'm following the convention. So a post request is used to add additional data, and a put request is used to update some data. So to demonstrate the purpose of put requests, we will be editing one of these usernames in this video. So to start with, I need to create a new endpoint. So tab.route, and I'll be using the same endpoint over here, the same endpoint which when requested to returns one of the usernames. So to be string, and the name of the variable would be name of user, and the method would be put. So over here you need to send the username of the user which you want to edit, and then I'll just call this function edit user, and you must pass the parameter over here. So it will be name of user. So now you need to create the list which will contain the dictionary that contains the username that you sent as a part of the URL. So I basically have to just type this same thing. So the username would be name, for name in users, where name of username should be equal to the name of the user. So right now it will look for the username which is sent by you to the server. So since all the usernames in this list of users are unique, this list, the username list, will only contain one element. So if you want to access that one element, you just have to type username of 0. So now what we want to do is we want to edit, or we want to update this username. So in order to do that, you need to send some JSON data. So the JSON data would look like this. So in this case, this sum name is nothing but username which you want to so you want this username to replace the old username which you have sent as a part of this URL. So if you want to do that, you can just save it in a variable known as new username as request.json, and you're looking for the username key, and then username of 0 of username would be equal to the new username. So right now you have just changed the old username to the new username. So since you are updating this list of username, this will also reflect in the list of users that we have over here. And now I will return the JSON format of the username that we have just edited. So it will be username and username of 0. So let me save this. and run this program. Okay, so it should be if and not where. So let me say it again and run it. Okay, so let's test this out. So let me just copy this URL and let's say I want to change the name Ram to John. So in that case, I must send Ram as a part of the URL and change the method to put, and in the body I must include the JSON data. So the format will be JSON. So John, so this would be a name which you want to replace with the old username. So press send and you'll be able to see the username that you have just updated. Now if you make a get request to this user's endpoint, then you must see the updated list of the users. So instead of Ram, you must now see John. So change the method to get and press send. So now instead of Ram, you're able to see John. So this is how you can use put requests to update the usernames. And in the next video, I will be talking about delete requests. So until then, bye.